Alright. Everything looks to be in working order. So let's get the replay going. This is one replay a day, day 10. My opponent is from 4 days ago when I played this replay, but his name is Joker, and he is a Plaid Zerg player. And I need to mute my Twitch so I don't hear myself as an echo. Day 10. Alright, much better. So it's on Vanni. I'm gonna go with Vanni, Research Station. I've come to like this map. So far it's my favorite new map in the pool, which is surprising because it's kind of a two-player map, although it does remind me, not really of Overwatch, but it feels a little bit like Overwatch, where I feel like the game's a little bit more predictable than some of the other maps, especially in the new pool. So he's scouting with an Overlord. I haven't done something insanely cheesy, so nothing new has happened. I'm going to drop the pylon. Good job for me. I really don't remember this game, except that, spoiler alert, I think I win. And I think he gets mad about it. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so I'm going to go try to block his hatch. But he goes out here and takes that one. I've talked about that in a previous replay. He went spawning pool before that even, so he probably went like a standard 15 pool. I did Forge Fast Expand, and I scouted that he went no gas yet when I had my probe leave, because I didn't want it to tie to Zerglings. I felt like I had the information I needed. I'm getting a Nexus, and behind your Forge Fast Expand, go figure, I've got my wall up already. So even if he had an earlier pool or was going for an early speed timing, I would have been safe against this. I could have dropped a pylon right there. Yeah, he's just scouting around with some Zerglings. Nothing too out of the ordinary. I feel like this is a bait Overlord. If I built a Soccer or a Sentry and I was trying to kill it, you could have Zerglings nearby. What are these drones doing? Zerglings nearby to kill it. Or make me waste a force field or something similar like that. He's getting up a third. I'm moving towards Warp Gate, which is good. Warp Gate's a pretty important upgrade if you play Protoss. I would highly recommend getting it pretty much every game. Although I did see a game once where Huck just decided not to get Warp Gate, just because he could have, but most of us aren't Huck, which is a good thing, because if all of us were Huck, it would be kind of boring. Not completely boring, but kind of boring. So he hasn't scouted my base at all, so I am building an Oracle, because I think I can get some damage done with it. And I'm going to follow up with Phoenixes now that I remember that I went Stargate. Normally I would expect to be able to find more Overlords out on the map than the ones he has out. A lot of Zergs, especially as you get into gold, plat, and higher, use their Overlords. I don't want to say his map hack, but his vision. So I did pretty good with that, actually. I got some scouting information. I didn't lose it, which is the most important thing. So it's got potential later to do more damage. And I got a couple kills. You're not expecting to get 5, 6, 7 kills on an Oracle against a Zerg player, because they're going to have queens and such to defend. I would expect to do much better against a Protoss player or even a Terran player. Well, Terran's kind of up in the air, but most Terrans are pretty good about making sure that they don't lose too many. So I pick up one more, and again, the important thing is I don't lose it. I don't do a ton of damage, and I actually... Do I know that Spire's there? I should. I don't think I clicked on it though. Maybe I did. Anyways, I'm doing a good job of scouting around my Phoenixes. I'm not finding a whole lot, but it's giving me map vision and seeing kind of what he's doing. He's doing a pretty good job of pushing his creep spread out. Well, it's 11 minutes. It could be farther, but mine wouldn't be that far, so, you know, who's to complain? I think I'm going to get this too. So I'm going to get 2 overlords, if I remember correctly. He takes a 4th, and I'm back at home. I am, I think, doing a poor job of warp gates again. Oh, I'm doing better. 6 warp gates. 7, 8 warp gates on 3 bases. We're getting towards my good... I have an extra probe here, but that's not the worst mistake in the world. Although I could move it over here and get some benefit out of it, or now over here. I should do a probe transfer is what I should do. But I'm doing a much better job of keeping my macro up, having this many warp gates at this point. Get that overlord there. Army supply is looking heavily in my favor. He's got nothing. Just his initial Zerglings. Really. I'm not sure if Queens factor into that metric. Probably not, I would say, but it doesn't matter because he has less than 20% of the army supply I have, which means if I walked across the map right now, he would be in a lot of trouble. He's also, he didn't build Mutas. He built the Spire, and he's researching 2 upgrades, but he's not building Mutas, which I believe is a mistake. I get some transferring drones, because I know he had spores up, although he doesn't here. So I'm going to kill this queen, because he doesn't have a spore position, he doesn't have other queens to support it. He's also missing creep in between his bases there, which I feel like is a mistake. This macro hatch doesn't need to be there. It could have even been pushed to the side here. That would have gotten him that creep. And now I'm going to kill a ton of overlords because he didn't have a spore up, he didn't have queens in position, and these were not in position, so I pushed them over here. He built Zerglings. Maybe he thought I was, I don't know. So he's going Ling Hydra. He's got some Hydras out now, so it's going to help against my Phoenix Harass, which wasn't too successful until the last minute or 2. So I pick off a couple more drones on the way out and just go on and continue scouting and keep my map control. So now my goal is to keep these Phoenix and keep getting value out of them. Speaking of value, that Oracle is still alive in the back there. So there's always the potential that that's going to get some damage done here in a little bit. I'm on 3 bases solidly. I'm getting the upgrades I need. I'm playing safe, very obviously. It's not like I tried a timing to go and kill him. I've got my +2. I've got Blink. I've got Extended Thermal Lance on the way. I've got Charge coming up. What's my Templar timing? My Templar Archives is coming up right now. Where did I put it? I don't like that placement for the Templar Archives now that I look at it. I feel like if he had gone Mutas, well, I had tools to deal with Mutas, the Phoenix and the Blink Stalkers. But that's something you want to snipe. A high-tech building like that. It's like sniping. The Hive is obviously the ultimate. It's not really the ultimate Zerg snipe. It is if you can kill like their Ultralisk Cavern or some important tech they needed. But I could have placed this farther back in my base somewhere where it would have been more protected, especially more towards the left here. I feel like a much better spot would be over here, because it's more towards where I'm keeping the center of my army. So the worst place would be as a proxy right there, but other terrible places would be anywhere along the edge over here, where my army's not going to be, and it's going to take a long time to get. I don't know why these overlords are coming out. I don't know if he's using them to scout. I would guess that they were just misrallied up here for no apparent reason, so he's going to lose all those again. But he just built enough overlords to the point where he doesn't need any more, and his macro's been not great because he's got money. I've got money, but he's got more money, and he's not near maxed, and he's still building drones. He actually just... I don't know if this counts yet. Yeah, he just caught up on worker supply. So he could have had more... I'm not sure what he's been doing with his larva, honestly. Obviously my armor is crushing him, so I'm going to go kill him. Here's what it looks like right now. I don't like my army movement here because these guys kind of move out ahead, and I don't know exactly what he has. I mean, I know he was going Ling Hydra, I'm glad I don't lose those Phoenixes there. I think I lost that Oracle. I think I killed a couple more drones with it, which is, you know, the greatest pickup, but it still kept getting value, and I kept it alive. So he switches to Mutas here, but it's not enough Mutas, because Mutas aren't good in a straight-up fight against pretty much anything that can shoot air, except for maybe Void Rays and maybe Vikings. I have at least as many Stalkers as he had Mutas, I believe. I had Storms, and I believe I still had Phoenixes somewhere. Maybe I lost them. It doesn't really matter. I'm killing bases now. And he didn't have the production to catch up, because I'm maxed. Do you get upgrades? Yep. +2 carapace. He has upgrades queued, but not on the right Evo chamber. He got his Hydra upgrades. I mean, he got to a hive, but he didn't use it. So, oh no, he used it to get +3 missile attacks for his Hydras, which promptly died to Colossus. So he's dead. And I would argue it's because of that early macro. He got second Spire too. This guy's build doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, maybe, I think he gets mad. I remember this now. That's why I remembered I won. Because he raged at the end. Which is never a classy move, but sometimes in the heat of battle you get a little bit angry. I also like that I throw down cannons here, just because I have money. My final gate count was T for structures, work gates, 8. So I should have added more, and I have way too much money, but as soon as I got to this point in his base where I force fielded, there I was pretty sure I had won the game, because I had faced a little resistance marching across this giant swath of creep, so when I land the force field there I can kill his 3rd and 4th for free. But then I realized he has nothing behind it. I think I had the Phoenixes over here or something scouting, and I saw that he built a bunch of Mutas, which were not good. So I'm like, he's dead. So I just walked in and sat on his hive and killed him. So yeah, pretty standard game where I felt like I didn't have much resistance, but sometimes you get cute against people like that, and sometimes you get rolled like that. Nature of the game.